أصحاب المعالي والسعادة، شركائنا الكرام وضيوفنا الأعزاء، حضرات السيدات أصحاب المعالي والسعادة، شركائنا الكرام وضيوفنا الأعزاء، حضرات السيدات والسادة الأفاضل، أيها الحضور الكريم ومشاهدينا على البث المباشر، السلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته. اسمحوا لي أن أقدم لكم أطيب التحيات ونرحب بكم جميعا في يوم العرض الثاني لحاضنة الأعمال شيفت بيلد الخاصة بتكنولوجيا الألعاب والرياضات الإلكترونية للعام 2022. هذا البرنامج يقدمه لكم ويديره شروق بارتنرز، المستثمر التكنولوجيا الرائد في الشرق الأوسط وشمال أفريقيا وباكستان. ستتعرفون خلال اليوم على 9 شركات اخترناها لكم من أصل 52 شركة شاركت في هذه النسخة من شيفت بيلد جيم تك. وسنقوم أيضا بالإعلان عن إطلاق جيم أون بودكاست، البودكاست الخاص بكل ما يتعلق بتكنولوجيا الألعاب والاستثمارات في هذا المجال، وكذلك بإطلاق أول تقرير عن سوق الألعاب الإلكترونية في الشرق الأوسط وباكستان وتركيا، وما تعلمناه من احتضان أكثر من 100 شركة من جميع أنحاء العالم. إن كنتم تشاهدوننا على لينكدين أو يوتيوب أو تويتر أو تويتش، فستجدون الرابط الخاص لستارت اب اكسبو الذي سيقام بعد العرض مباشرة لتتمكنوا من مقابلة رواد الأعمال والتعرف عليه. لا تنسوا أن تشاركوننا تعليقاتكم وأن تستمعوا بهذا العرض الخاص. Your Excellencies, our valuable partners, distinguished guests, and all of you joining us virtually from around the world, it's an honor to welcome you to the second Shift Build Gametech Program Demo Day for the year 2022. This program is brought to you by Shorooq Partners, the leading tech investor in the Middle East, North Africa, and Pakistan. Throughout the day today, you will hear from 9 companies who we've picked from 52 others who participated in this cohort. We'll also be announcing the launch of the Game On podcast, the podcast dedicated to everything gaming, tech, and investments. We'll also be announcing the launch of our first Game Tech report that covers insights from the region and what we've learned by incubating more than 100 companies from around the world. If you're watching us on LinkedIn, Twitter, YouTube, or Twitch, then you'll find the link to the Startup Expo that will start right after Demo Day, and will give you an opportunity to meet with the founders up close and personal. Remember to also like, share, and subscribe to get all the latest news, updates, and events by Shorooq Partners. With that all out of the way, we'd love to kickstart Demo Day with an opening keynote from Shorooq Partners' founding partner, Mahmoud Adi.
Your Excellencies, distinguished guests, partners, and founders. Today, we are proud to welcome you to Shorooq Partners' second virtual demo day for Shift Build Gametech Program for the year 2022. The region's only VC-backed program dedicated to incubating the next generation of game tech companies from around the globe. This year alone, we have worked closely and incubated 150 founders across game development, publishing, streaming, Web3 games, and platform. And as much as we are confident that they have learned quite a lot from working with us, we have learned a fair bit ourselves. And I would like to share our reflections and learnings with you all. While the video game market is not going to become more like Netflix and unlock new media opportunities anytime soon, it does not mean that brands and investors can afford to ignore the game space now. What the brand marketers and investors need to understand is that video games are far more than just games these days. Online games are now reliable social spaces that people come together to socialize, entertain, and share experiences with each other. Communal social spaces are often the breeding ground for culture, and video games are no exception. In fact, we expect to see more gaming communities springing up around popular titles and redefine social context online. Just 5 months ago, Pokemon Go creator acquired a gaming startup building a league and tournament organization platform called Mayhem, which can help gamers create their own communities around popular titles and is worth watching out for. The growing cultural influence of video games is perhaps most evident in how it impacts the rest of the entertainment industry. For example, Sony announced it is making a movie based on its hit game Ghost of Tsushima, which was released last summer. While it's not a new thing for Hollywood to turn popular games into movies, the speed of these adaptations getting greenlit is accelerating, which underscores the increasing central role of video game in pop culture. Successful brands strive to be part of cultural conversation, so it is unsurprising that more brands than ever are finding ways to tap into the gaming space as it emerges a new center of culture. Fashion brands got into the likes of Fortnite and Roblox via digital goods sold on this platform. And Nintendo announced that it is collaborating with cosmetic brand ColourPop on a makeup collection inspired by Animal Crossing. Even IKEA has launched a new line of furniture and accessories made for gamers. We at Shorooq Partners reaffirming our commitment to the gaming industry through SHFT Build Gametech Program, doubling down on the number of founders we incubate, further solidifying our presence in our core market, the Kingdom of Saudi Arabia, United Arab Emirates, Egypt, Pakistan, and South Korea. In addition, we are investing time, capital, and money into top A+ founders. We are humbled to be part of their journeys. To all the program sponsors, we have and continue to support us in keeping this world-class program free of cost and equity. Thank you. With your contribution, we are confident that the next gaming unicorn shall come from our region. Let's crush it together.
Thank you, Mahmoud. Thank you, Mahmoud, for your continuous leadership. Thank you, Mahmoud, for your continuous leadership and empowerment. Our second keynote is an integral figure and an early believer in the power of SHFT Build Gametech Program and its impact on the industry and job creation across the country. It is an honor and ours to have His Excellency Dr. Khalid Al-Midfa, Chairman of Sharjah Media City Shams, address the cohort and the crowd.
Thank you. On behalf of Sharjah Media City Shams, it is a privilege for me and a pleasure to be joining you all for the SHFT Build Gametech Demo Day. For us, actually, we see that this is a pivotal moment for the shortlisted startups that have completed Shorooq Partners' second SHFT Build Gametech program. Along with the many people who will be watching online, I am looking forward to hearing about the success of your pitches to potential partners and investors throughout the course of the day. So, to us here in Shams, why gaming is important. This is the second time that Shams has been involved in an incredibly successful initiatives as Sharjah ecosystem partner, and partnering with the Gametech is important to us in Shams because our vision is to position Sharjah as a world-class hub for media and creativity in the region. And gaming and esport play an essential role, we believe, in this vision. So the rise of gaming, as we all know, the games market is continuously redefining the entertainment and media landscape. So following the impact of the pandemic, there are now more than 3 billion people enjoying gaming. This is over a third of the world's whole population. And by the end of the year, there will be, and the expected market of the e-gaming is to generate $184 billion. And the figure, by some estimates, is expected to soar to $320 billion by 2026. And although gaming is becoming increasingly popular worldwide, I find it inspiring that the highest level of 2022 growth is being experienced in the Middle East and Africa region at a percentage of 6.6 year on year. At Shams, we see our role as driving the economic growth of the country by creating new innovations and new gaming companies and supporting the creative entrepreneurship and business success and employment opportunities that they bring. So in addition to supporting initiatives like this Gametech initiative, which brings together talented game founders with exciting new opportunities, Shams provides all the practical support and facilities gaming company founders need to start and to grow and to succeed. We offer 2 million square meters area of free zone that is home to a dynamic, tech-savvy community of companies involved in more than 120 different licensed businesses. Ladies and gentlemen, and fans of this exciting sector, today is a celebration of an extraordinary 2 months of intensive work, and my heartfelt congratulations to all the companies who have been shortlisted to pitch today, because when it comes to economic growth, job creation, and providing endless entertainment for millions, it is thanks to esports and gaming that everyone is a winner. Thank you all.
Thank you, Your Excellency, for your kind words and support. Finally, I'd like to spotlight my colleague and the engine behind SHFT Build's performance, Sally Al-Adam, our program's manager, to shed light on the program and some of its key outputs.
Thank you, Tariq, and thank you all for joining us today for our second SHFT Build Gametech Program Demo Day. Now, 4 months ago, during our inaugural Demo Day, we stood in front of you and reaffirmed our commitment as Shorooq Partners to build the go-to program for founders in the gaming industry, designed to develop a new breed of founders working on solutions, technologies, and intellectual properties that will advance the gaming industry in our region. And today, let me share with you how we are driving towards that. Now, exceptional founders will always be a core area of focus for SHFT Build Gametech. Over the past year, we have partnered up with industry powerhouses to bring together the knowledge and skill set required to build exceptional game founders through our learning journey. In its second cohort, SHFT Build Gametech welcomed 12 new global partners who shared our vision and commitment in advancing the gaming industry in the region. Now, these are companies and VCs such as Razer Global, the Games Fund, Areem & Co., Epic Games, Unreal Engine, and more. And by working closely with them and 20 other program partners over the past period, we have accumulated more than 300 hours of hands-on content focused on developing and providing in-depth knowledge across the industry value chain, from cloud gaming to AAA game production to software, esports, and blockchain technologies, and more. And we're not stopping there. Now, bringing that expertise for founders and creating an open space for discussion and mentorship has been a core driver in how we have designed the incubation journey, with more than 60 hours of one-to-one mentorship through our partners that have taken place throughout the duration of the program. And we're humbled to share that the impact of the program and these mentorship hours on founders, fundraising, player acquisition, and other key skills have improved by more than 54% from the time that they've entered the program. And this was a result of the founders' engagement. We have seen that the program have had 98% of the founders log in every day into the platform to learn, engage with mentors and with Shorooq Partners. A testament to this was that the founders reported a 90% satisfaction and 81 net promoter score for the program. But when we say exceptional founders, we accept founders who will have the ability to lead, to create change, and to build great companies in the process. And this is why this time around, we have integrated global executive leadership coaching as part of the founders' journey in the program. Our founders have worked alongside an executive coach to shed light on their areas of strengths and development in the way that they lead and conduct themselves and influence others. Now, we all know that exceptional founders can only go so far without practical business support. And that is why we have worked with our partners to bring together more than $250,000 in perks and benefits for our founders. Now, these include business setup, live ops software, play testing, publishing opportunities, and more. Our founders, presenting their businesses to you today, have spent the last 7 weeks tirelessly absorbing and extracting the most value out of the program by engaging with Shorooq Partners, our program partners, and mentors. They've taken on everything the program has to offer. And in fact, 2 of these companies have successfully raised $1 million pre-seed round throughout their duration of the program. And we're looking forward to the great work that all 9 of them will be accomplishing moving forward. On behalf of Shorooq Partners, I would like to congratulate them on the progress and accomplishments over this period, and we're honored to be part of their journey and excited to continue our work together.
Sally is a rock star, and we are excited to have her lead on multiple fronts. And now, the moment we are all waiting for, meeting the select 9 companies.
Hi, everyone. This is Hani, co-founder of Fahi Studios. We are super excited to show you what we're building. Fahi is a Saudi-based mobile development studio with a vision of delivering fresh and engaging experiences to casual gamers. We try to embed 4 ideas into our work. By fresh, we mean that every game we deliver will revolve around a new game mechanic, an inventive control scheme, or unique combination of genres. Engaging means that our games will draw you in through quality game design and audiovisual components. We use the word experiences because we know that a good game is a lot more than a tech product. And we target casual gamers because we believe that with the right game, everyone is indeed a gamer. So let me give you a taste of what fresh and engaging means. Our first game revolves around 3 things: the satisfaction of destroying or smashing, the simplicity of endless runners, and the adrenaline rush that comes with reckless driving. In Hit and Roll, you drive through the end of the world in a destruction-packed experience. It is super simple to play. You control the car by swiping left and right. Your goal is to get to the finish line while avoiding, or maybe destroying, the cars and buildings around you. This game is already in soft launch for both iOS and Android. Our second game is a strategy turn-based online football game. Think chess plus football. Footy Traps offers a complete experience where you can build your team, upskill your players, and compete in tournaments. The goal is to outsmart your opponent in 5-minute online matches. To play, you need to predict your opponent's next move and position your players accordingly. If you successfully intercept the ball, you can counterattack. Footy Traps is still in development, but will be in soft launch soon. What enables Fahi to build an engine of successful games is actually a simple process. Let me show you how. We operate around 5 steps. First, we ideate. Through utilizing various brainstorming techniques, we produce an endless flow of game concepts. Second, once an idea is mature, we build a proof of concept. By testing the click-through rate, we are able to determine its initial potential. This typically takes us between 3 to 5 days. Third, if we hit the right metrics, we move to soft launch and build a minimum viable product. This allows us to test the cost per install, which takes us between 1 to 2 months. Fourth, we publish the game and shift our focus to monetization. Finally, it is critical to know when to stop investing in a game. This allows us to shift our attention and resources to the next game. Guess what? Our process works. We already amassed over 12,000 downloads with promising metrics. In a period of just 1 month and through iterative testing, we were able to raise our click-through rate from only 1.5% to around 10%. Our cost per install started at 21 cents and is now only 6 cents per install, which is on par with last year's top 15% of games. The metric we are most proud of, however, is the daily installs. In a single day, we were able to gather over 6,600 downloads, a figure comparable to last year's top 10% of games. Keep in mind that our CPI was only 6 cents per install, and we only utilized one ad network, and we even had a cap on our budget. Imagine what we could do in a full release. For reference, 16,000 downloads per day could actually land us on the top 10 list on Google Play US. We know we can get there. Our team also won Saudi's largest gameathon yet. With the help of Shift from Shorooq Partners, we won 3 times and across 3 different tracks, granting us over $40,000 in cash prizes. We are a team of enthusiasts who know how to get things done. Collectively, we have over 20 years of experience across business, game development, and the design domains. To move ahead with our plans, we are raising $1 million. This will allow us to build 5 high-performing games, hire 6 critical employees, and hit 5 million downloads by the end of next year. So join us in building Fahi, Saudi's most exciting game development studio. Thank you.
Thank you, Hani. Fahi Studios is an interesting case of how we've worked with the company right from idea stage and all the way to where they are right now today. We are humbled to be part of the journey. And now let's fly to Turkey to meet Ratik, a GameFi startup that is building a super app and SDK for players and creators to easily transition and enjoy the power of Web3 games. Put your hands together and emojis for Ali Russen, founder of Ratik.
Hi, it is Ali. I'm co-founder and CEO of a GameFi startup, Ratik. We are enabling Web2 players and studios to experience the benefits of the Web3 world in an easy way. Hi, it is Ali. I'm co-founder and CEO of a GameFi startup, Ratik. We are enabling Web2 players and studios to experience the benefits of the Web3 world in an easy way. The problem is that all of the values of players are locked inside games. There needs to be an efficient and secure way to monetize earnings and cash back the in-game value for players. An in-game item cannot be converted into cash or virtual currencies and other in-game items effectively. Could there be a way to convert any items into virtual money, commodities from a different game, and maybe even back to cash? The good news is that everything you see in this diagram is made possible through the Web3 revolution. Players can convert all to each other without the need for a pointless trust and digital banking problems. Well, it's a perfect time to go for it, since there's a massive gap in the industry waiting for us. Billions of players are waiting to experience this unique technology in the gaming world. A question may have appeared in your mind. why not everyone plays Web2 games, even if they have that certain benefits? The answer is simple. Currently, Web2 games miss a very important point that Web2 games do perfectly, being accessible. Web3 games are mainly PC-based and put many barriers for players to start playing, including the need for a crypto wallet. Ratix solves this problem through its mobile-based, no wallet required, and easy-to-use platform. So it results in being accessible for all, including both players and developers. Our main product is a Web3 gaming super app, Ratix Launcher. It is a union of three main components. Ratix Play is where you discover and play fantastic games. Ratix Store is where you can trade, rent digital in-game collectibles, as well as you can purchase coupon codes, charity items, and even t-shirts for your very favorite game. Finally, Ratix Pay, our fintech arm, allows users to easily buy, keep, trade, and securely spend digital currencies with the support of Circle and Visa. And this is how we are onboarding game studios into our ecosystem. We have an AI-powered Web3 kit and no-code required console for developers to onboard their players to Web3 without extra developers or cost. Statistics shows that implementing Web3 features into games maximizes the retention and loyalty of players, which results in a significant boost in the revenue of studios, a 71 case for both players and game studios. On our engagements with the market, we get highly positive results. Thousands of players are already waiting to experience our platform, and more than 10 studios cannot wait to test our SDK to maximize their performance. Of course, we are not building Ratix to make players and developers happy. We will also make our shareholders happy through our business model that generates enormous revenue across several models. Our main revenue streams are commissions, subscriptions, and traffic monetization. Now you see the ones who will make it happen. We are such a diverse team, just like the Smurfs. I'm the brave Smurf. I'm always after the growth, of course. However, without having our stingy Smurf arm, I would have spent each penny we have in a month. Also, we have our vice puppet Smurf, Dr. Çetin Kayakoç, which is the third best cryptographer in the world, by the way. He's securing our technology with his cryptographic magic. All of us know that outstanding achievements needs outstanding people to fulfill. That's why we have 9 successful people enlightening our road to make Ratix a well-known global brand. On the investment side, we recently cleared $750,000 and closed the pre-seed round with a $5.25 million valuation. However, I would love to keep in touch with any investors out there for the next rounds. Don't hesitate to reach me out on the Startup Expo right after the demo day if you want to join our journey to onboard billions of players into the Web3 world.
Thank you, Ali. Thank you, Ali. Now, let's get back to the Gulf and specifically to Kuwait to meet up with Virtuality, an AI-powered app that connects wearables and reward gamers for leading a healthier lifestyle with in-game power-ups, features, and awards. Put your emojis together for Rami Abu Jaber, founder of Virtuality.
This is Rami Abu Jaber, founder of the Real platform, and I'm here today on behalf of my team to share our vision of the gaming community health and well-being. 35 years ago, I laid my hand on my first console. I fell in love with the game from the very first pixel. I felt connected, attached, and it gave me a sense of belonging. 2.8 billion gamers would share the same feeling with me. And now that I'm a father of 2 girls, watching them playing and enjoying the game makes me happy. It breaks my heart sometimes to ask them to stop playing and do other important things, like paying attention to their classes, homework, or well-being. 4% of American children are addicted to video games. The World Health Organization announced gaming disorder as an official disease. We are concerned, and we believe millions of parents are also concerned. So we've been thinking, how can we make our children choose to make a balance between their game and other things that matters? How do we actually make them feel it is their choice to do sport activities without feeling controlled? How do we move from this to this? Reality is a first-to-market software that will reward kids in video games for being active. It is a platform that connects the real world with the virtual one, for real this time. By connecting smartwatches, fitness trackers, and apps to video games, kids and teenagers can now receive rewards in video games for doing simple sport activities outdoors. And here is how. Parents can simply create profiles for the kids on Reality platform, connect and authenticate their smartwatches, create missions that if their kids choose to accept, our platform will start recognizing accomplishment and create special data sets. The video game will read these data sets and achievements and reward kids accordingly by enhancing characters' stamina, shield, speed, and even reward them with premium and cosmetic items. We are creating a tool for parents where they can easily use their kids' love for the game and incentivize them for achieving social and health activities in their real life, because we believe in parents' engagement and not parent control. We aim to build our ecosystem of partners, from hardware vendors, software, AAA gaming developers and publishers, and esports. Today, we've managed to develop our first game on Roblox, and we're currently enhancing it for it to be more comprehensive and offer a massive experience online. Our platform and algorithms are in place, successfully tested variety of smart devices from Fitbit and Fitbit application, and connected it to Roblox. We are launching in alpha stage by February 2023. Q1 2023, we will also release plugins and APIs for 4 new games. We will also integrate with 3 more smartwatches, Apple Watch, Garmin, and Galaxy Gear. The registration is very simple. Our packages start from $34.99 a year. We've managed to file a patent for the Reality, and it is currently at the stage of provisional at the United States Patent Office. We really want to go beyond connecting smartwatches. We want to connect educational systems as well. For those who cannot attain and do sports, they can go and learn something new, and we will reward them in games as well. We want to connect vehicles to video games, reward drivers in Need for Speed. We want to connect KPI, employee performance management systems, and reward employees for best achievement in video games as well. We seek an investment of $4.5 million to help us be the first to market platform, get a full utility pattern, create a massive experience on Roblox, and onboard more AAA games. We are a team of 5 with an experience accumulative of 50 years plus from different industries, IoT, businesses, the whole 9 yards. At the end, I would like to thank you again for being here with us today, and we're looking forward to hear from you. Your feedback, your input, your feature, your wish list help us build a better product, a product that no one else tried to do before. Thank you very much for your time. This is Rami Abu Jaber, founder of the...
Thank you, Rami. Before we jump on our second batch of game tech companies, I want you to check this out.
Welcome to the Game On podcast, brought to you by Shorooq Partners, a podcast exploring the trends, strategies, and leaders that are defining the future of game. Subscribe and follow to get notified about our latest episodes, guests, and news.
Boom! I'm super excited for this one. Stay tuned as first episodes will go out on the 14th of January. Check the link in the comment section to subscribe and follow to get notified when live. Let's continue with this energy and off to our second batch of companies, starting with Mummy. From Romania, this AAA Web3 game will take you through a journey to mystical and fantastical world of ancient Egypt. Put your emojis together for Catalin, founder of Mummy.
Hello, everyone. I'm Catalin, and together with my co-founder, Michael, we are super excited to build a Web3 play and earn game called Mummy.io. I am an IBM executive with a career spanning over 22 years in various technology, sales, and marketing roles, and more recently in the Web3 development. After 22 years of service, I have decided to quit IBM, change my career, and pursue my dream to build our own Web3 powerhouse. Michael is a gamer at heart. He's building games in Unreal Engine 5 and Unity since he was 15 years old. At me, we see exceptional opportunities to allow players to forge memorable stories with their friends in fantastical worlds. We are super excited to serve both the current as well as the new generations of gamers, and we know that our passion, our expertise, and our focused approach will deliver unforgettable experiences. Mummy gameplay and story is all about unleashing the gods. Mummy is a fantasy open world MMORPG inspired by ancient Egyptian myths, focused on dungeon and world exploration, completing quests for different factions, and interacting with other players by joining them to take down challenges or challenging each other to a test of strengths and wits. The gameplay is all about having fun and embarking in an amazing journey across the vast deserted land of Mummy that plunged into chaos. Mummy is different from other play and earn games in that our content is unique. Every single asset is made from scratch, references, drawings, concepts, 3D modeling, character rigging, skills and effects, in-house music, and our own storylines. Some core differentiators for Mummy are freedom, fast-paced combat system, God Allegiance feature, and epic dungeons that are dynamically scaled based on player or party overall power. We envision this amazing world of Mummy built alongside partners and communities and builders in order to deliver the next-gen MMO game that players are craving for. When we say freedom, we mean it. You'll be able to set your own goals and explore the world of Mummy without limitations. Our fast-paced combat system steers away from the other multiplayer actions RPGs or MMOs formula. Also, the play and earn in-game economy model is unique, designed in partnership with Polkastarter Game Guild and Machinations.io. Mummy is a play first, earn second. We aim to appeal to traditional players through fun and exciting gameplay and make onboarding as seamless as possible. We believe this approach is the path towards mass adoption. In terms of our roadmap, our game is currently in an early playable demo stage, and we are aiming to release the first demo publicly in January. We have raised this year $1.3 million in pre-seed, and so far we have built a vibrant community of 50,000 gamers. In addition to be part of the SHFT program, we are incubated by the Binance Smart Chain, have partnered with Polkastarter Gaming, who are our lead advisors. This could not have been achieved without a great team. We have a core team of 16 industry professionals from the gaming industry with great backgrounds, deep design abilities, and technical expertise. We are raising now a total of $6 million to expand our team and build a AAA game and look for strategic partners to back us up on our journey. We are very grateful to be part of the Shorooq Partners program. For detailed discussions about our tokenomics, the in-game economy, production costs, and any other details, please get in touch with us. Thank you for the opportunity to pitch today, and rock on.
Thank you, Catalin. From Castle of Dracula in Romania to almighty Burj Khalifa, Holofair is on a mission to enable government and corporates to leap into the metaverse and build engaging communities that are everlasting. Emojis together for Ahmed Tamimi, founder of Holofair.
Hello everyone, I'm Ahmed Al-Tamimi, co-founder and CEO of Holofair, a metaverse platform for MMO experiences and events. The metaverse platforms that are available today are simply not built for brands and enterprises, governments. Because of limited customizations available, creators building virtual worlds and games can't keep their community engaged. And limited interactions also prevents them from creating engaging communities because simply platforms were not built to host a large number of concurrent online users. And limited integrations, it prevents creators from accessing the metaverse from their website with SSO and does not offer a personalized experience, nor a data privacy system. Allow me to present Holofair, a metaverse platform where users can create and join experiences in 3D and interact with one another as avatars, all of that from web browsers. Holofair allows you to host virtual events, offices, and games in the metaverse. So imagine a platform where you can easily design and build experiences and games that can be embedded and accessed from your website through an iframe link. Then you could host events with thousands of people interacting in your metaverse. And most importantly, monetize your metaverse by allowing you to integrate with third-party technologies. Unlike our competitors and beyond the features that you have seen from open metaverse, private metaverse, and even event platforms, Holofair leads the intraverse category, focusing on underserved segment of corporates and governments. We're offering all of that as low as $8,000 starting price per event and $500 starting price for the monthly license. We had so far over 25 metaverse projects and over 30,000 of interactions and engagement, with over $500,000 sales revenue of event license and over $3,000 in recurring revenue of monthly license, and amazingly 85% of average gross profit margin. And our clients are a proof of Holofair's capability. We are a small team of metaverse experts with over 20 years of collective experience and on a mission to build the next WordPress tool for the metaverse. We're currently raising $1.2 million to further develop and scale our Holofair platform. Thanks to all our supporters and Shift for providing an incredible one-of-a-kind program around the metaverse and gaming industry. Thank you.
Thank you, Ahmed. Back to Europe, but this time, thank you, Ahmed. Back to Europe, but this time for something super sweet. Sugarverse is a blockchain gaming company building unique thematic worlds that aims to fix the play-to-earn model. Put your emojis together for Philip Balakansky, founder of Sugarverse.
Ladies and gentlemen, there has been a nuclear explosion near the Henryville gummy bear plant. Absolute chaos. Gummy bears battling in the streets. Wait, did I get that right? Gummy bears battling on the streets? Going now live from the scene. Hi everybody, my name is Philip and I'm the founder of the Sugarverse. We
are a Web3 project taking a tested gaming model and providing revenue sources for the players, company, and investors alike. We have 60 million gamers and have recognized the opportunity to bring play to earn to the global mass market. Gaming companies have spurred off various revenue models that have evolved into what we now know as monetized gaming. And mobile gaming is the future of play and earn games. This has led to a market explosion of 116 billion market in 2021 and over 3 billion players, and is now a 200 billion market this year alone. And according to TechCrunch, we are just getting started, guys. This asset class is expected to grow 40% year on year. The numbers are staggering. And companies in the play to earn space have appealed to over 15 million gamers and have generated unheard of revenues within 12 months of launching. Today's play and earn industry is plagued by a series of bad decisions. The market leaders, they have their token sustainability questioned, and rightly so if you ask me. And players, well, they say the current games, they feel more like a second job than entertainment. This is not right. We at the Sugarverse are fundamentally aware, and we're addressing those problems. While the crypto market is taking a hit, the current market conditions, well, they won't last forever. And investors like A16Z and Pantera Capital know this and are putting equity capital to work. Sugarverse is a rare triple bottom line investment opportunity that has the potential to create tangible financial returns while leaving a positive impact in underserved communities across the globe. We employ a simple business model that has grown similar firms to $1 billion in value in under 36 months by leveraging a sustainable tokenomics model, simple user experience, and both free-to-play and play-to-earn gaming modes. We benefit from the best of both world strategy with a proven ability to preserve player interest and generate significant revenue potential for the company and returns for our investors. Thanks to the relationships and the reputation we've built in the industry, Sugarverse is in great hands. We have 4 industry exits, 90 developers employed, and over 60 million players under our belts. All founders, we have invested our own money alongside other investors. The Sugarverse has several family offices currently considering participation in our round. Over the course of the next 24 months, we are set to generate 20 million in revenue from NFT sales and in-game purchases, and attract 1 million Web3 players from the Web2 space. And that's nothing new to us. Our last game, it got 1 million new players in 3 months. As part of the SHFT Build program, we're excited to be raising $5 million today to scale our development teams, execute on a robust marketing strategy, and set our operations for exponential growth. The Sugarverse is providing investor-friendly terms with long-term vesting periods to signify the confidence in the project. We are building an industry-defying product. Over the next 12 months, we are releasing our token, launching our first game, and our metaverse globally. The next 5 years, we'll spend in a constant cycle of game launches, scaling us past 300,000 daily active users. It's really exciting times. While we're enabling underserved communities across the globe to earn extra income, hedge against rising living costs, and improve their overall living standards. Our journey is just getting started. But before I'm done today, I have one last question for you. Will you join the sweetest adventure of them all and buy your ticket to the moon?
Thank you, Philip. And now we'll break. Thank you, Philip. And now we'll break with a very important keynote from our friends at Unreal. We're building exciting initiatives with Unreal that are going to transform our entertainment industry and thrust it forward. You guessed it right. Put your emojis together for Fasih Mehta, the business lead for Unreal Engine Epic in MENA.
Thank you, Tariq. Assalamu alaikum, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you, Tariq. Assalamu alaikum, ladies and gentlemen. Congratulations on making it this far, on being amongst those top 150 plus game founders that are part of this great program. So I'll just quickly give you a few thoughts on where this region is headed and what the role that you can play in this. So the Middle East Africa is the largest game player region as a region in the gaming industry, which is globally right now close to $190 billion industry as of 2022. And not only has the most number of players, but also has the highest growth. Not to mention the 2030 strategies, the metaverse strategy in UAE, and the Saudi 2030 vision, which also asks of you to actually go and scale up, build great games, build great companies, and there's a bunch of opportunity lying around. So you are getting into or stepping into an era where not only this is in high demand right now, but obviously in the future. So congratulations to all. We are partnering with Shorooq Partners as Epic Games, as the Unreal Engine team on various initiatives. And the first and foremost is, of course, on building skills in the region, training lots of people on 3D visualization skills in games, in particular on Unreal Engine. And we'll be introducing not only the curriculum very soon, but also we'll be bringing experts as mentors for the cohorts. We actually also executed an event just a month or I think some weeks back, which was around unleashing the potential of Unreal Engine and exploring actually what you could do, where we had authorized instructors coming in and sharing not only various features of Unreal Engine 5 and 5.1, but also around what does Epic Games do. Epic Games actually is quite committed in raising the bar and supporting the industry, both at the indie game level, at the larger studios level. And we are very keen in supporting games and non-games industry in the region. But I think the more sustainable approach is to train local talent, because the more local talent is available, more studios will come here, will open shop, and the studios that are here already, like you guys, like you will grow. You will also have access to good talent as you grow. So I wish you again good luck for your future endeavors. This is a good milestone that you've accomplished. Many more to come your way. I also congratulate all the mentors and the team at Shorooq that made it possible. Thank you.
Thank you, Fasih. For partnerships and program sponsorships, contact us on shift@shorooq.com. You'll also find that in the comment section below. Back to the pictures, and now for the Eiffel Tower in Paris comes SafeBear, a startup that wants to secure and provide safe experiences for gamers, streamers, and content creators across all social media platforms using its dual brain AI software. Put your emojis together for Gullian Jeremy, founder of SafeBear.
Thank you, Shift, and everyone for attending this demo day. I am here to introduce you to a solution that can disrupt the digital world. So this is a photo of the two founders of SafeBear, me and my father. I was a victim of cyber harassment when I was a child, and it was a hard period. But we create SafeBear to stop that behavior once for all. Let me introduce you to some frightening statistics. 3 out of 5 adults have been victims of cyberbullying, and 1 out of 2 children. Think of all the children you know, and know that 1 out of 2 may be at risk. They may be at risk, and they won't tell you, as 8 out of 10 of them keep this secret to themselves. And as we know that so many young people play video game, we also know that they are more exposed to cyber violence. When someone is cyberbullied, they can have difficulties at work or school, insomnia, appetite problems, despairs, drugs and drinking problems, or even suicide thoughts. So we developed SafeBear, a solution against cyberbullying, so you won't have to worry about the one you love anymore. SafeBear is a cross-platform artificial intelligence. It includes a tamper-proof identity control, a tool against cyber harassment and toxicity for social media and video games, and an anti-cheating solution for esports. Let's have a look at how it works. This is what you can see if you don't use SafeBear, if someone is injuring you. And now if you have the SafeBear app, you won't see the message. SafeBear will automatically hide it, so you don't have to be exposed to toxicity. You can report the person or defend yourself. You can send them warnings, you can send them a legal notice and file a complaint. And since most harassers are under the age of 16, they will most likely stop. SafeBear guards all social media channels, and gamers are more exposed to cyber toxicity. And that's why we are available on video game platforms to protect them. To create your accounts, you have to link your social media account to your ID card. This prevents identity theft. Thanks to our private blockchain, your data is protected. For children, we provide a parent interface that allows you to get informed of the game they play, if they are cyberbullied, or if they are a cyberbullier. It does not restrict the freedom of the youngest, and it doesn't have to. But it allows you to discuss with your children and to act if something is wrong. SafeBear also works on Steam and other console platforms thanks to our partner technology, AnyBrain. SafeBear user will also have the ability to manage that level of fatigue and stress, and for competitive athletes, it will be able to detect and alert about any anomalies in the gameplay of the player and prevent any potential cheat. You can unlock SafeBear powers with our subscription model. We offer a €24 per year subscription that gives access to identity check, parent interface, security against cyber violence, and gaming performance analysis. And for €84 per year, you can receive support and funding for any related legal procedures. Our team is composed of 10 people with very diverse and qualified profile with a collective experience of 50 years in gaming, security, and finance. Join SafeBear to keep the internet healthy and safe, because it feels good to feel safe. Catch me in the Shift Starter Expo and let's talk.
Thank you, Gulin. The UE is... Thank you, Gulin. The UE... Thank you, Gulin. The UE is off to the moon, and this founder is off to space with Space Games. With this platform, studios can launch quality Web3 games in one click. Put your emojis together for Vladimir Ershov, founder of Space Games.
I'm Vladimir, founder and CEO of Space Games, the platform that allows you to launch your game on Web3 in one click. We all know that gaming market is huge and it's growing at 10% year on year. Meanwhile, the small Web3 gaming market is growing 100 times faster than the overall industry, and that is what makes gamify interesting. That said, Web3 gaming market is nascent and has one big problem. Simply, there are no games you would like to play on Web3. And this is clear because existing games were developed by crypto founders and not by professional game studios that can deliver a great gaming experience. Classic studios shy from putting in money and resources to their Web3 world, as the learning curve is quite steep, and there are multiple barriers stopping them from doing so. And what makes it even worse, there are no tools in the market that would help studios on the way to blockchain gaming. To solve these problems, I introduce you Space Games. Now the game studio can solely just focus on game development, content creating, and marketing, while Space Games solve for the rest. We're planning to disrupt this market just like Shopify or Unity did. Our platform will provide three main features to easily launch and successfully manage the development of the game across its lifecycle. Firstly, Web3 as a Service Toolkit provides the easiest user journey for the classic game studios to migrate to Web3. Secondly, we aim to develop multiple APIs for token, smart contracts, and NFTs creation. And lastly, an artificial intelligence tool to increase games lifecycle, provides useful recommendation for developers, and helps with supply and demand balancing. So how does all of this work? Space Games consist of several blocks. Developers will interact with Web3 SDKs to transfer to Web3 and control the game mechanics. Players will have multiple utility features that would allow them to get seamless Web3 experience and would open freedom to play, invest, and earn. All of the generated data will be gathered and analyzed in real time by multiple oracles and AI models to provide us with all the necessary information to enhance the experience on the platform for both players and developers. Game developers can access all of the power for only 10% of all in-game transactions, and they can also choose from different subscriptions. We also plan to offer subscriptions in the future for players and investors to access valuable features and classic monetization mechanics. Big companies like Gala Games, Fax, and Engine only do solo publishing with very little documentation and tools for games integration. However, the Web3 transition remains to be complicated for the game studios. On the other hand, such companies like ThirdWeb provide standalone SDK toolkits, and that doesn't create a service for developers and players' interaction. Unlike the rest, Space Games focuses on the project lifecycle and in-game economics balancing, on top of all the necessary toolkits to publish on Web3 within one single platform. We have been successful with onboarding 2 game studios with a compound audience of 400,000 players. These studios are planning to launch their next game with us, and we have a plan to onboard 10 more by the end of 2023. We're a team of 3 founders that has a collective experience of 20+ years in IT, gamify, and fintech in the variety of global companies like Oracle, Visa, and Exola. To make our mission come true, we're raising a seed round of 500,000 USD in a mix of tokens and equity. The funds will be used to develop the platform core features and will provide to onboard the first game studio and its game to the platform. Meet us at the Startup Expo right after Demo Day, and we're looking forward for you to launch your next game on Web3 in one click with Space Games.
Thank you, Vladimir. Bomber. Thank you, Vladimir. Bomber. Our last pitch for the day from. Thank you, Vladimir. Bomber. Our last pitch for the day from space to the magnificent Taj Mahal in India comes My3D Meta, a software that creates customized 3D models and assets that are so realistic you won't know the difference. Put your emojis together for Harsha Dekar, founder of My3D Meta.
Hello, everyone. Welcome to My3D Meta. We're building a very powerful 3D tech platform and redefining the creation of 3D models. Creation of 3D models comes with a lot of problems, and unfortunately, or fortunately, most problems are not solved. One of such problems is that it is not scalable. It takes over 60 hours to create a regular 3D model. A conversion of a 2D image to a 3D model is not only time-consuming, but highly inaccurate, which makes it very expensive because of the time and skill sets required to finish the job. Moreover, the industry is fragmented. The softwares in the ecosystem don't talk to each other properly, and a 3D model that works for an industry won't work for other industry. For example, a 3D model that will work for a 3D printer won't work for the gaming industry or animation industry, and vice versa. Here we are building a very powerful one-stop solution for the 3D world. Our platform will create 3D models in real time. Over the last 6 years, we have built the largest database of human models and pet models in the world, and a very large inventory of 3D assets, which has helped us to reduce time to less than 6 hours. And now, using our patent-pending technology, we'll be able to create AAA, AA models, or any kind of 3D models in real time. Not only that, our 3D models are highly accurate, which is over 90% in comparison to the 2D image. Moreover, our 3D models are extremely cost-effective, which will be less than $20 compared to $700 in the market. All our 3D models will be interoperable, which means our 3D models will work in all industries and softwares, and hence you can create 3D models of any kind through our platform. Here's a little comparison of the few major players who are building 3D avatars, and you can see the difference in the images. Unlike others who could create a 3D toon or low quality character with little or no resemblance, we could create high detail, super realistic models that can work on all industries, fantasy or hybrid characters for the gaming world, and also toon-like characters like you see in the market. All these models will work for gaming, metaverse, 3D printing, and animation industries. I'm pretty sure you guys are excited to know what we're building, but there is more. As our tech is beyond human and pet models, to accessories, clothes, weapons, and props. We're actually like Canva on steroids for the 3D world. Apart from the 3D model generation, we'll be offering a 3D content store. You could find any 3D assets from wearables, clothes, skins, accessories, weapons, and props. We'll also be providing a platform to manage our 3D assets like a complete CMS. You can then export to various file extensions like OBZ, FVX, and if you're a 3D designer and you want to sell your assets in various marketplaces and 3D content store, you could do so with a click of a button from our platform. I want to give you a sneak peek of what we are building. We're primarily focused on enterprise gaming companies, gaming studios, entertainment companies, where we'll be charging per API call. Later on, we'll be launching B2C service, which will be based on freemium and incentivized model. Even before launch of our platform, we were able to sign commercial contracts with Sony, POC with Samsung, partnership with multiple Web3 companies. We have delivered 3D printable files and models to companies and brands like Marvel, McDonald's, Hermes, Biomarine, Harvard University, Piper Jeffrey, and so on in the last 6 years. We are now in talks with multiple international brands from entertainment and gaming industry. So this would not have been possible without a strong team. Our team brings 20 years of experience in technology. Our head of engineering has worked in almost all FANG companies. Our SVP of products have headed products in 4 different unicorns. And myself, I've been associated with 3D startup ecosystem. On a startup ecosystem since 2010. We have raised over $2 million from various VCs and angel network in the last 18 months. Now we're in the market to raise $4.5 million. Come join us and help us to build the world's most powerful 3D tech platform. Thank you.
Thank you, Harsha. Thank you, Harsha. And now to the second announcement of the day, and one that we hope will add value to all our ecosystem partners, investors, and startups. Check this out. Lots of learnings, interesting insights, and stats that we believe you will find valuable. Make sure to download the report by visiting our website, shift.shorooq.com. Now that you have heard from all our founders, get to network with them live through our Startup Expo. You can find the link in the comments section below and enjoy further discussions up close and personal. Thank you all for tuning in live, and we hope to see you at Startup Expo and our next year's demo day. Happy seasons, everyone.